Hi, some people have wanted me to put down on film my mealworm method. Nothing new under the stars. Basically, it's a box built around a screen system. So I screwed up the first video on how to build the box. If enough people have watched this video and asked me to do another build for another box so they can see how the whole system is actually built, feel free to comment below, and maybe I can put together another one and to show the whole process of building a system. Right now though, I'm going to show you the box. It's built out of 1/2-inch plywood and 1x1 stickers, or like fence posts. Pretty much everything is standard sized. You got to cut the plywood down to your sizes, but I'll explain some of the cuts that are you know, pretty imperative to getting this set up properly so it fits. So let me give you an idea here. I'm new to video here, so please bear with me. The videos will get better, I promise. So if you look at the system, these are the 1x1 stickers that you screw to the side walls, I used plywood for the structure instead of building a framework. So I just screwed runners to the plywood to build and built a box around it. If you look below, I have don't look below. Basically, my screen system sits in these runners. Below here sits a masonry mixing pan. Whatever falls out of the screened system goes into the masonry pan, and then I rotate out those pans. In the beginning it'll be once a month, then once I have enough beetles established, it'll be every 10 days. The system can generate, running at optimum, can generate 400,000 mealworms a month. I've done this time and again. I had it running for about 1.5 years. It got so bad that I was giving the mealworms away. Anybody who asked, here, take some. So hold on, and I'll show you the screen system, which is the backbone of this whole idea. Okay, here is the screen system. It's made out of a 50-gallon barrel cut in half. I screwed on the rails, more of the stickers to act as rails, and, sliders for the 2 rails. In the bottom of the bucket, I've cut out a hole big enough for a, technically it's called radiator screen. If you go to like Home Depot, you look it up, it's called radiator. You look up radiator screen and ask for, do a search for Lincane, and you should come up with the product itself. It's already cut to size. You just need to put the hole in the bottom of the bucket. The slide itself just comfortably goes in, hooks into your 2 rails, and in it goes. Obviously the top is off this, so I can shoot the video and to give you an idea here, but basically it works as a drawer system. You can take it out pretty far. This is your Lincane in the bottom. How this, the reason why this works so well is that you fill up your bedding product. I use Cheerios, and they work fantastically. They give enough airspace between the Cheerios for hatchling mealworms to go to the bottom and go through the Lincane. The holes are big enough to allow pretty much any size worm to go through at any time. The beetles though cannot make it through. If you use bran, the bran will sift through this very easily. So I needed something bigger that would do the job. Lincane seemed to do the excellent job. No complaints. This is a sheet of Lincane. What we do is, before we put the hole in the bottom of the barrel, you put this in the bottom and then roll it in with a soda bottle to give it a proper curve. Then once you're done, you flip the half of the barrel over on its top side, and you lay this down, and you, around the outside of the link cane with a permanent marker, you draw where it's going to go, and then come in a 1/2 inch each side, and just use some machine screws to put it in place. Works flawlessly. Probably one of the smartest things I've ever figured out. One of the things that I need to address, or I want to address, is that there's been a lot of conjecture about how many mealworms how many beetles per square inch. Some people say 7, some people say 12, but they're going under the idea that that's per square inch of floor space. That's not an accurate way to figure out how many beetles go in your system. In this system with the 1/2 barrel, it's roughly, let me think if I got this right. It's roughly 6,000 square inches of surface area, or surface space. But that doesn't include throwing in tubes of tissue tubes, like paper towels or toilet tissue tubes. Just a toilet tissue tube thrown in will increase your surface area. A standard toilet tissue tube will add something like 24 more square inches of space, and then you multiply that times your minimum of 7 beetles per square inch. I use egg crate that are stuck together with hot glue in a short layer. Each one of them will add 30 plus square inches per side, so you're talking 60 inches per piece of egg crate. I probably use 8 to 10, so you're talking 600 square inches, which will boost your minimum mealworms upwards of around 10,000. So just try to understand that in the future, when you're doing a system, that square inches versus square area. You want more area. Area is what they can climb on, what they can go in. Hope that makes sense. I'm not good at this stuff, so please bear with me. If you I personally would use toilet tissue tubes or egg crate. They work the best in every situation. Beyond that, like I said earlier, the Cheerios, they work as a good substrate because there's a lot of air. Hatchling mealworms, they go as low as they can, they go as deep as they can in the substrate to get away from the beetles from being eaten. So you want that to be really easy for them, and Cheerios serves that purpose. Does a great job of letting them get to the bottom and through the screen to the tray. So one more thing is we use a tabletop, or a piece of plywood to serve as a top, so we have surface area to work with when we're sorting our beetles, and a drawer underneath it that keeps the beetles in a dark situation, helps them thrive and grow faster. If there's any questions about this setup or anything I might be able to answer otherwise about mealworms, please comment below. I'd really appreciate liking and subscribing to my channel, liking the video. That way, more people become aware of what I'm trying to do here. There'll be more videos to follow. Videos like I'm going to do an unboxing when my mealworms do come in, so I can show this how I'm truly setting this up for you. And then after that, I'm going to do a dark box separator and a cradle that you can put on top of a mixing tray for the 1/2 barrel. If you try to take that 1/2 barrel out of the system, you're not going to be able to work with it. It'll roll everywhere, and any hatchling mealworms or eggs will fall out onto the ground. It just doesn't work in your favor. So the cradle will probably be the next video, and I'll actually show how to make that. If you'd like to see this system built from the ground up, please let me know in the comments, and I'll do what I can to get something made for you. So, thank you. Bye.